Hello everybody, it's your boy Eatonly here, bringing back some more Monster Jam Steel Titans here. I'm gonna continue on going for this career mode. 31%, it's probably gonna be 37% by the end of the video. You're bringing Northern Nightmare along with the journey, due to the fact that it's finally upgraded, so we're going to San Diego head to head. Now I did do a San Diego race just to get a feel for the track again, and it has a couple of weird. It has banking on it. It's still one of the few tracks. I think it's the only one that has banked corners, which I think is pretty cool. Get a little bit more momentum slinging through the corners. That was a little wonky. Usually if you have enough momentum, you're easily able to clear the start-finish line divot. That's what I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna call it a divot. Bump in the road. Carry enough momentum through it. I was able to clear it a few times on a practice run. But we're doing just good enough to keep Monster Nut behind us. Oh yeah, the start finish line is at a weird angle. Is at a weird location, not at the center of that, but at the very tip of that jump in the middle. So where you land is really important. 44.28, 45.88. Okay, yeah, I'm at least putting a second on these guys. Now I will say I'm probably going to make sure I bring this truck to me when we hit the Ontario track or Toronto. I can't remember which one it is. In like Rogers Center with Monster Jam, not Monster Jam, but Monster Energy Supercross does. Because come on, it's literally a Canadian themed truck. It's a Canada themed truck. It would be a crime. I'm sad that I didn't do it the first time I visited that location, but didn't have Northern Nightmare fully upgraded. How was that a good start? That would have been a little. I'm gonna be honest. That was a late start. Clearly saw green for I want to say about half a second before I even decided to get on the throttle. Okay, there we go. See, I knew I could clear that whole jump. You just can't scroll off so much speed. Oh my god, that was awful actually. That was atrocious. See, it's right there. Like, it feels weird. And the way the game has the checkpoints, or where we'll say if it's a tiebreaker, I can't tell if it's the front or the rear tires. You know, that gotta get across the line first before it scores. Most of the time you would think, oh, it's the front tires because that makes sense, but sometimes some games make it to where the whole vehicle has to pass the start finish line for it to count. I want to say it was what CSR Racing did that, where you had that where the whole vehicle had to cross the start finish line for the race to end. They would do the dramatic, very close finish animation, even though it wasn't close. Sometimes, and it would literally wait till the whole vehicle got across the line. when clearly it's, you know, your whole front end was across the line by the time the other AI got their car there. Or, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but the scoring on that was so weird. It wasn't the front end of the car, it's the whole vehicle. Because it would show, you know, going to a dramatic photo finish, but it wasn't even close. It was about a hundredth of a second, which in drag racing, that is quite the margin. And we're gonna just absolutely almost throw it away. That was scary. I don't know what I was doing, just nose diving. That was an ugly run. Oh, I'm getting slower. Nope. That was faster still with that big old spill. That was somehow faster with that disastrous last seconds. CSR Racing mentioned in 2025 on a completely different video game. Who would have guessed? Am I really facing off against Whiplash, the truck that I'm currently having to get upgrades for? No, it's Megalodon. I just saw the blue and I instantly thought, oh, it's Whiplash, but then again, if I read the actual scoring of who I'm facing, that would help out too. But it is cool seeing Megalodon. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have some catching up to do. That was very scary, actually. It's definitely catch-upable. That was a wild ride for sure. Holy I'm throwing. I am straight just throwing. We did it, but man, that was so bad. I don't even know how I was able to. I didn't even know I was back in bounds. I was thinking, oh, I'm just gonna have to let it reset me. 44.43. Slowest one, but not that much. I still won by a whole second. That is insane, actually. Yay, we got my 1200 and 1311. 1310. Did I even have the fastest? No, I definitely was not the fastest. No, I was much slower. I guess I clicked A at the wrong time. We didn't even get to see the point standings. I should have just let it play out. My bad, guys. My bad. I did not realize they took off the Ford logo for this truck. Did they not have copyright for Ford? Did Ford just not want anything to do with this game? Like, is that what happened? They just said no. We don't want to give you guys money for copyright and stuff. Okay, that was weak. Let's just mulligan, honestly. Too far in this now. See, that's the worst part about it. I want this role to be head-to-head and two skills to just be easy. Sky wheelie, bigger. That's a bicycle. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and back out of the backflip. Perfect 10, but that one actually came kind of close. That bicycle came in clutch, I guess. $279 on top of the 1200, not bad. 10. Megalodon second, so he'll probably secure second place throughout this video easily. I'm pretty sure Captain Scarce is going to drop a few positions. So this is where everyone stayed after the first, like, okay, so no movement. Let's see if anyone, Otoa local, okay, so Monsterman, he still is in last place, but he gained some ground on Doomsday and Captain Scarce. So that's cool. San Diego, it really feels, you know, your air is kind of limited. You kind of really gotta just focus on ground stunts. But that is just goofy seeing, you know, game in 2017. Officially licensed Monster Jam trucks, and they just couldn't get the Ford emblems because they couldn't get Ford. Say, yeah, we can put our emblems in the game. We'll give you them, guys. Copyright, you know. Were they just not willing to put up the money or something? Did Rainbow Studio just say, nah, we don't have the money? There we go. Okay, we're just gonna... Kind of an interesting predicament. Just rip the whole body off right there, why not? Oh. Just as I say, the track feels very limited to the ground. I get some massive air. Oh. Destruction. Womp, womp, womp. Well, final trick. Ah, nope, couldn't get the donut activated in time. I will easily take it. Perfect score. Yeah, that 17,000 was enough to get the whole free, that 1,200 right then there. Now it's 1311. Max D Black, he got second. Megalodon got third, but he's still holding on. Captain Scarce is gonna gain some ground. Monsterman's gonna lose more ground, isn't he? Of course. Doomsday 51. So, Soldier Fortune Black Ops moves up 2 positions, and Monster Mutt Dalmatian will lose a position along with Blue Thunder. So, yep, And I have a 50-point lead over Gravedigger. Megalodon's catching up though. Anyways, this is Yeet signing off. Stay fresh, douchebags.